NK Telco Sports welcomes you to our coverage of high school basketball, where the new Knoxville Rangers will take on the Jackson Center Tigers. Today's game is brought to you by the following sponsors: First National Bank, Keyhole Pizza, Precision Strip, Winners Meats, Grand Lake Health Systems, and NK Telco. My name is Michael Laws. Glad to be with you here for some pre-Christmas. 2 days before Christmas here, as the girls basketball, we go non-conference action as the Shelby County Athletic League's Jackson Center Tigers will host the Midwest Athletic Conference New Knoxville Rangers. The New Knoxville Rangers coming into the game currently at a record of 1-6 and 1-1 in the MAC right now, whereas opposed to the Jackson Center Tigers coming in 5-2 and 2-2 in Shelby County Athletic League play. So a little bit of pre-Christmas here before they go into their small break, and then we'll actually have both of them will have games over the break coming up, and we'll go over some key notes after we go over the starting lineups, as we're going to get ready for national anthem and starting lineups here for today's game. Varsity only contest today as the Jackson Center Tigers take on the New Knoxville Rangers. And we'll get ready to we will start off with our national anthem. We'll be back with you, and then we'll have starting lineups and tip-off and keys of the game when we return here on NK Telco Sports.
When I graduated from Salina, I didn't know much about the job market here.
I knew I wanted to come back to the area. I went to Hometown Opportunity, where I was looking for a local job.
It really opened up my eyes to the employer market around here.
I was able to filter down my options, see what types of jobs were out there for me.
Linked me directly with those local companies.
And the last 6 months have been wonderful to feel that family environment again.
Our national anthem as we're going to get ready here for starting lineups here. First of all, for the New Knoxville Rangers. Avery Albers, a guard, freshman, 5'8". Number 5, Kiana Wellman, senior guard, 5'8". Bren Egbert, number 10, forward junior. Addie Albers, another guard, a sophomore, 5'10". Leila Gaschalk, number 20, guard, freshman, 5'6". Head coach of the Rangers is Olivia Koenig. Randy Cook is her assistant. Now for Jackson Center. Grace Pranger, number 4, the senior. Number 10, Presley Reach, the junior. Number 14, McKinley Reichert, the junior. Addie Biederman, the senior, number 20. Macy Kloppenstein, number 44, the senior, will be the starter. Those are your starting 5. Head coach for the Jackson Center Tigers is Tiffany Brown. Her assistant is Keisha Bird. Keys to the game. And our keys to the game, as always, brought to you by Keyhole Pizza. And then we'll bring it up first of all for the New Knoxville Rangers. Limit their turnovers, handle ball pressure, and play defense, and as a team all game long. Then Tiffany Brown and Coach Jackson Center, 3 keys to her game: limit our turnovers, win the boards, and score in transition. One note, one of the Reese sisters, Kendall Reese, is out with a knee issue and will not be in the lineup today. So you may normally have seen her in the lineup, but not today. So unfortunately out with the knee, was limping around. It is in a warm-up suit, is on the bench, but not here. And we are underway here, about 30 seconds going. First shot for 3, off the brick, no good. That was Presley Reese on that miss. The rebound will belong to New Knoxville. They will come into the front court. It's Wellman going over to Addie Albers. She'll drive the lane. Up, up, up. No good. No touch, and that will belong on the turnover. Will belong to Jackson Center. 7-11 here. No score. Just underway. Glad you're with us here. Pre-Christmas action here. Non-conference action here between Shelby County Athletic League's Jackson Center hosting New Knoxville on a 3, and we get our first 3 of the game. That will belong to Presley Reese. And that'll put the Tigers up 3-0. Started off into the front court. That's Kiana Willman going underneath. Double team there by Jackson Center, and they will create a turnover. Driving the lane, got a foul. Oh, no, actually, they're going to call her a double dribble first. Thought there was contact, but they would double dribble first. That would be a turnover. And we'll give the ball back to Jackson Center. Didn't quite have the handle there. But that will give the ball back to the Rangers in between the rings. It's Wellman. Again, double team, and this time now we have a jump ball. In on that double team to get on Gottschalk, but I will not get the turnover. That will keep the ball with the Rangers. Wellman between the rings. Going out to the right side and head to Egbert. And we got some contact. That'll be on the ground. That'll give a foul to Presley Reese. That'll be her first. Put the ball on the side. Give the ball back to the Rangers. It'll be Avery Albers will be inbounding. Between the rings, we'll go in Addie Albers. Between the rings, driving the lane. Goes back outside. Gottschalk goes underneath, back out to Gottschalk. Inside for 2, off the brick, no good. Rebound belongs to Jackson Center. Underneath, and good. Kenley Reichert off the nice feed and brings the score to 5-0. Between Wellman. One still holds the ball, trying to find an opening. Goes over to Gottschalk. Over to Albers. This is Addie Albers. Going back out, goes to Albers, and then I'll create another turnover. Back into the front court, driving the lane, off the window, no good. Rebound will belong to New Knoxville. A little hard off the window there. Unfortunately, could not get it to fall. Well, into the front court, and then another double team. Drives, got some contact, no good. Still playing, but we got that, and we do have her on the arm. That was Reichert getting a hold of Addie Albers on the drive up, and that will send Addie Albers to the free throw line. Hopefully to get the first points here for New Knoxville from the line. And we'll do so. So Addie Albers' first points gets Rangers on the board, 5-1. 5:08 to go here in the first quarter. Albers again will get 2 for 2 from nails them both and gets it up 5-2. Back come the Tigers. Oh, there's Kloppenstein. Between the rings. Finds Reese. Underneath. Going back out from the outside. Off the side of there, no good. That was Pranger trying to go with that, but we had an over the foul on Jackson Center there. Over the top. That was charged to Addie Biederman over the top. And then we'll give the ball back to the Rangers. Wellman will bring it into the front court between the rings. That'll be to Albers. Gottschalk trying to get a double team. Lost the handle. Was Kiana Wellman. Lost that and go over there. Now Dee Lichtenberg will check in. She will take out Presley Reese. Dee Lichtenberg will head into the lineup. And bring it back into the front court. Underneath, that's Kloppenstein. Driving, off the window, no good. And a rebound belonged to JC. And that'll drive it to the lane, and that will bring the foul. People thought Kloppenstein had a little bit of a walk, but from the crowd, so that will send Reichert to the line. And Reichert will get the first one. Brings her total to 3. 3 of the 6 points belong to her. She'll go there for the free throw line and grab it again. 4 of the 6 points, for the 7 points of Jackson Center belong to McKinley Reichert. And it'll put the Tigers up 7-2. Another double team. Going on off the window was Egbert. And she drew the contact on the foul. And she will go to the line. Everything from New Knoxville so far has been from the free throw line. Both of them from Albers. And Egbert rattled in and out. Will not do that. And Presley Reese will check back in, and she will take out Addie Biederman. Only 4 fouls for Jackson Center here in the quarter. Rebound, free throw, no good. Rebound belongs to Jackson Center. Lichtenberg goes back out in between the rings. Fakes the shot, no good. That'll go to Grace Pranger. Pranger over to McKinley Reichert. Reichert off the window, no good. Rebound for them, and then a turnover. And that'll give the ball back to New Knoxville. Wellman. Now to Addie Albers. Addie Albers. Will try to drive the lane, runs into a double team. Keeps it, will go back outside. Will they have the 3? Nope. 3 won't go. Rebound belongs to JC. In between 2. Got it, and that's Presley Reese. She'll have 5. That'll bring the total 9-2. And the First National Bank scoreboard reads 9-2 in favor of Jackson Center. A little bit of a stutter step, but they'll let her go. But pulling it up is Addie Albers. All 4 of New Knoxville points belong to Addie Albers. And that brings the total 9-4 in favor of Jackson Center. 2:54 to go here on the First National Bank scoreboard. 9-4 in favor of Jackson Center. That's Lichtenberg. Going underneath. Got Kloppenstein off the window, but is contacted and fouled. And that'll send Kloppenstein to the line. That'll charge the first foul of the game to Kiana Wellman. That'll be her first foul of the game. Kloppenstein from the window, in and out. Kenley Reichert will check out. Addie Biederman will check back in for Jackson Center. Kloppenstein with her second will get that one. I'll get her on the board. 2:45 to go here on the First National Bank scoreboard. 10-4 in favor of Jackson Center here. First quarter action here. Pre-holiday non-conference girls basketball here on NK Telco Sports. From 3, no, in and out. Rebound belongs to Jackson Center. Trying to go underneath, got on the floor. Turnover belong to New Knoxville. Underneath. Nice try, in and out, did not go. That was Egbert. Lichtenberg underneath. Finds Pranger. Pranger on the board. Nice feed from Lichtenberg. Driving the basket, finding Grace Pranger, getting her first points of the game, bringing it to 12-4 in favor here at Jackson Center. Addie Albers on one-on-one. Try to break it down and dribble, pull up, try to go for 2 short of the rim, but get a rebound. Oh, Wellman had the rebound. Could not quite come up with that. Will it be 3 off the front of the rim, no good. Looks like we got looks like a foul on, I want to say Clip, I believe it was 40, Kloppenstein. Kloppenstein going over the back. Now, actually, that's their 5th foul, so that will bring Knoxville to the line here for the quarter. As all of you may be aware here, is they're going by quarters here in the high school, so 5th foul in the quarter actually gets them shooting, so it'll reset in the next quarter. A little bit different than college and the pros. And I'll bring her to the line, and that will get that to go. Will be Brianna Egbert. Kloppenstein will check out. And we'll bring McKinley Reichert back in. Second attempt there for Egbert. Off the window, no good. Trying to drive it, and they give it away. A little rush there, and New Knoxville will come up with it. Double team at Albers, and they do create the turnover, and Jackson Center's on the run. They got numbers. Off the window, got it. Addie Biederman. Off the turnover, off that double team, brings the score to 14-5 here. 1:13 here remaining in the first quarter here on the First National Bank scoreboard. Jackson Center up 14-5. We'll be back shortly here. More of this first quarter here on NK Toko Sports.
CarriageWorks has expanded and now can hold up to 25 cars in our service bay. CarriageWorks thrives on customer satisfaction. We accomplish that by providing top-of-the-line technology. CarriageWorks now uses a laser beam system to measure down to the millimeter of factory specs to better service you and get you back on the road. CarriageWorks has a brand new top-of-the-line paint booth that uses waterborne paint. There's no job too big or too small for CarriageWorks. We're certified collision specialists. Come in and see us today.
All right, we welcome you back here to campus Jackson Center High School. There's a couple days here before Christmas, here before the holiday. Some non-conference girls basketball here is Jackson Center Shelby County Athletic League hosting New Knoxville here in the Midwest Athletic Conference. Currently, Jackson Center stands 14-5 here, 1:07 rolling here in the first quarter, leading here in this contest. Going to try for three, off the rim, no good. Rebound belongs to underneath. Off the window, no. Looked like it went off a Red, but Red tried to keep it in. And it ended up going off of, had the rebound, but could not keep control. Trying to save it, actually went off her own player. And go in. And it's a nice inbound play to McKinley Reichert. Currently standing at 6 points for her. Wellman over to Albers. Addie Albers, and they got a carry on Addie Albers. And that will create the turnover there for New Knoxville to turn it over to the Tigers. 33.8 to go here on the first quarter. First National Bank scoreboard. Glad to be with you. Jackson Center will be very content here to probably press for the last shot of this half, or excuse me, this quarter. My apologies. Over to Pranger. Pranger drives, got an opening off the rim, no good. Knoxville trying to drive, get the last shot. Will turn it over. Addie Albers was trying to drive. Excuse me, that was Avery Albers. Yes. Addie Albers trying to drive there, could not get it going. And that will end the first quarter. So we are through one quarter of play, and it's currently the Jackson Center Tigers 16 and the New Knoxville Rangers 5 here on the First National Bank scoreboard. We'll be back with second quarter action when we return here on NK Toko Sports. Back here to the campus of Jackson Center High School. And some pre-Christmas holiday girls basketball non-conference action. Shelby County Athletic League hosting the Midwest Athletic Conference as Jackson Center hosting New Knoxville. Currently Jackson Center in the lead at a score of 16-5 as we get ready to start the second quarter. And on the inbound, it'll be Reichert over to Biederman. Biederman looking to drive, gets it knocked out of play. Nice hustle by Knoxville. Keep it in. It looks like we got a jump, actually a jump ball. Nice hustle there. Keanu Wellman trying to keep that alive there for New Knoxville and at least drew the jump ball, and we'll give them the actually create the turnover and give the ball back to New Knoxville. So this will be Wellman between the rings. She'll go out to Albers. This is Avery Albers over to Addie Albers. It's Wellman. Albers going over, off, rebound. 2 is no good. Rebound belonged to Knoxville there, and we'll actually keep it. Jackson Center did knock it out of bounds, but Knoxville will keep the ball. And 16-5, 7:26 to go. Looked like it went off. Yeah, it did go off a Jackson Center player, so at least we'll stay with Knoxville. Yeah, the placement will just change slightly, as this being a direct out of bounds ball. So placement has to stay. Albers out to Wellman. Wellman will drive will create a turnover. Knocked out of bounds. Looks like Biederman knocked that out of bounds. Now belong to, again, Knoxville. 7:19 to go here, second quarter. 16-5 favor of Jackson Center. Underneath, that's Albers. Albers driving. Going to go 4-3. Way off the mark. Over the top. Egbert tried to keep it alive here for Knoxville. Could not do so, and that will go out of bounds, and I'll create a turnover for Knoxville to give the ball back to Jackson Center. That's Pranger. Pranger underneath. Goes underneath. That looks like Biederman. Got it from Reichert off the side. No good. And rebound. Cause the turnover, and they'll give the ball back to New Knoxville. Could not quite keep it on the rebound. Now on the front court, here comes Wellman. Between the rings. Out to Egbert. Underneath to Albers. Egbert. This is Avery Albers. Between the rings. Back to Addie Albers. She'll drive. She's got some room. We'll go off the window, and we'll get it to fall. And the Albers currently leading Knoxville with 6 points. Actually, 6 of the 7 points belong to her. Pranger. In between, finds Biederman. Biederman off the jump, no good. Rebound belongs to them. Off the rebound, got the putback was Kloppenstein. Nice shot by Pranger, but Kloppenstein was able to come up with that. Driving is Albers, off the side of the window, no good. Rebound will belong to Jackson Center. 18-7 here in the First National Bank scoreboard. 5:44 to go and rolling here, second quarter. Pranger. Between the rings, going to go for 3. Got it. Presley Reese. 2 threes. Currently stands at 8 points. Wellman into the front court, bringing the score to 21-7. Knoxville will try for 3. Off the side of the rim, no good. Rebound belongs to Jackson Center. Underneath, finds Kloppenstein. Got it from Reese, and we had a travel on Biederman. And we'll turn the ball over, give the ball back to Jackson Center. Dee Lichtenberg will check in, and she will replace Grace Pranger. 21-7. Favor of Jackson Center here. 5:13 to go here, second quarter. And as we mentioned, some pre-holiday non-conference girls basketball. Glad to be here with you. And we, had rotated that other foot. Say that girl. Wellman had that and did not keep that pivot foot down, and now we'll give the ball back to Jackson Center. This is Reichert over to Lichtenberg. Back to Reichert. Reichert underneath, fine. Oh. Carly Swaney had checked into the game. Trying to find her. And they'll turn the ball over, give the ball back. Looking to find Egbert underneath, could not do so. And we'll give the ball back to Jackson Center. 4:35 to go here on the First National Bank scoreboard. 21-7 in favor of Jackson Center. In front court's Reichert. Under to Lichtenberg. Back to Reichert. She'll try to drive. Gets the ball out. It looks like Biederman out to Lichtenberg. Lichtenberg will try to drive. Reichert. Out to Biederman. Biederman goes underneath. Reese back to Biederman. Biederman will drive. Goes back out to Reese. Presley Reese. Mentioned Kendall Reese is out. The knee issue is here, but is in street clothes. Coach said will not be playing today. Don't know the extent of that. Going underneath, finds Swaney. Swaney could not get it on that. We'll create the We'll create the held ball. And that will give the ball back to New Knoxville, to Jackson Center. 3:42 to go here, 21-7 in favor of Jackson Center. Presley Reese will check out. They'll find in and out was Reichert. And rebound belongs to New Knoxville. Wellman. Over to Albers. Avery Albers. Finds Egbert. Wellman. Driving over. We'll find Wellman off of that. Did draw contact. Or excuse me, that was Egbert. My apologies. Egbert was on that driving, got that, and we'll go to the line. First foul of the quarter belongs to Jackson Center, and that will send Egbert to the line on the two-shot foul. Yep, and that will get her first. Egbert will get that, and that'll bring her total to 2 points. And Albers will check out and bring in Gottschalk. Lola Gottschalk. And Egbert will get both of those, and she'll have a total of only stands at 2. I thought she had 3, but we're going to go with the official score of 2, so she's got both her free throws. Lichtenberg over to Pranger. Finds Biederman trying to look underneath, find Reichert. And the turnover, but then Jackson Center won it right back. Pranger over to Biederman. So underneath, finds Lichtenberg will go out the perimeter. Biederman in between the rings will drive. Looking underneath, finds McKinley Reichert. Currently at 8 points, and that'll bring the total 23-9 here on the First National Bank scoreboard. 2:29 to go, rolling here. 23-9 favor of Jackson Center. 4-3 off the rim, no good. Rebound belongs to Jackson Center. Into the front court's Biederman. McKinley. Reichert over to Lichtenberg. Back to Reichert, finds Pranger. Go back to Lichtenberg, and now Biederman will hold it on the right of the basket. Swaney into the game. Over to Lichtenberg. Looking underneath, trying to find Swaney on the swing. Couldn't find the opening. Now it's McKinley Reichert. Over to Grace Pranger. Back to McKinley Reichert. Now Biederman. Driving is Reichert. Outside Lichtenberg. Finds Biederman between the rings, and then we'll go back to Biederman's going to go out. Lichtenberg will go for a long 2. Misses. The rebound belongs to Jackson Center, and they'll keep possession. Out to Biederman. Lichtenberg over to Biederman. Biederman will drive, takes it right into the rim, and good. Addie Biederman with 4. Bring the total 25-9. Driving off the side, no good. Lost it off of the possession. Jackson Center will turn it over. Still bring the total 25-9, 1:05 to go here, second quarter. Knoxville trying to find their way. Trying to get some of this offense going, but Jackson Center has really been on top of them. A lot of double teams, and a lot of jump balls like that. Tied up by Reese. Knoxville will keep the ball. 52.9 to go here, second quarter. 25-9 favor of Jackson Center. Over to Albers, and this is Avery. That's Avery Albers. I do forget there's two Albers on that. And they'll find Addie Albers. Driving, got a double team. Did she stay in bounds? No, she did not. I thought she stepped out. She did. I'll turn the ball over. And the ball back to Jackson Center. 39.6 to go here on the First National Bank scoreboard. 25-9 favor of Jackson Center. And the front court may hold for the last shot. They did in the last quarter. That might happen, but if they find an opening, they might drive. Go from there. Lichtenberg. Oh, nice steal. Nice job by Avery Albers. Trying to get it. No good. Got a rebound. Rebound came down to her, but caused that and lost the ball. Now we'll turn the ball over, give the ball back to Jackson Center. 19 seconds and counting here. Probably will hold for the last shot here. Comfortable lead here for Jackson Center, 25-9. One underneath the Lichtenberg. Oh, she's got wide open. Nice, Presley Reese. Nice feed from Lichtenberg. She stands at 10 points. And Albers tried to get it to go here at the last second. He could not get it to go. And that is through 16 minutes of play here at Jackson Center High School. It is the Jackson Center Tigers 27 and the New Knoxville Rangers 9. We will go into halftime. We'll be back with second half action when we return here on NK Telco Sports.
At First National Bank, we are working hard to make your life a little easier. With products like Card Valet, an app allowing you to control your cards with real-time notifications, transaction restrictions, and spending limits. The ability to access your money through 55,000 all-point ATMs across the country, surcharge-free. Live customer support when you need it, and online and mobile banking, allowing you to gain access to your financial information wherever and whenever you like. First National Bank, making your life a little easier.
Hi, I'm Mallory. My grandpa's been making the world's worst pizza for 30 years. That doesn't look like the world's worst pizza. Grandpa, I know why they call you Chunky Bob. It's because you use chunky ingredients on your pizza.
Of course, it's not because I'm fat.
Grandpa, this is the world's best pizza. Keyhole Pizza, come check Grandpa out.
Dine in or carry out.
Welcome you back here to Jackson Center High School. We're ready to start the second half here between Jackson Center and New Knoxville. The score, Jackson Center Tigers 27 and the New Knoxville Rangers 9. Before we get started, we want to share with you the halftime stats brought to you by Grand Lake Health Systems. Currently standing for New Knoxville, Brianne Egbert at 2 points and Addie Albers with 6 points. And then for the Jackson Center Tigers, Grace Pranger has 2. Presley Reese with 10. McKinley Reichert standing at 8. Addie Bitterman at 4. And Macy Kloppenstein with 3 points. So that's our halftime stats brought to you by Grand Lake Health Systems. Welcome back here as we get ready here to start the second half between Jackson Center and New Knoxville here. A little non-conference pre-Christmas action here in the nice afternoon, actually. Kind of nice to work a game here in the afternoon, to be really honest. So glad to be with you here. Name's Michael Laws. Nice to meet you. Be with you here in this pre-Christmas. As we get started here with the second half, Jackson Center will be attacking the basket to our right now. Their bench. 3-point attempt. Got it. Leslie Reese. 3. And brings a total to 30-9. Albers drives off the window, no good. It's the rebound. Off the window, no good. That was Presley Reese. And we have a push off the ball. And charged against Jackson Center. Looked like over the top, over the back, and it was charged McKinley Reichert. We'll bring her foul total to 2. Double team there. Does get it, but we'll lose the. But we'll keep it. Finds it underneath. Finds. So keeps it. Albers will drive. Oh, got the ball. Was Biederman, or did she? No. They said she got some hand on it as well. So Albers was Avery Albers trying to drive. Fouled by Biederman. And bring her foul total to 2. That was in Avery Albers to the line. And she will get her first point of the game. Albers will get it to go and get the second one. And she's good from the free throw line and brings the total to 30-11 in favor of Jackson Center. And that's Kloppenstein. Outside, normally on the interior, but she's handling the ball on the perimeter. Goes to Biederman, back to Kloppenstein, again on the perimeter. Between the rings, over to Biederman. Biederman will look to drive. Get the arm off, got it underneath, goes to Reichert. Finds the opening, goes to the outside. Trying to find Pranger, rebound belongs to Addie Albers. Back comes Knoxville. Addie Albers will keep possession. Can she stay in bounds? She does. Goes over to way short is Egbert. Back comes Jackson Center on the floor. Turnover. Belongs to New Knoxville. We're able to get that off the floor. Nice hustle. 5:55 to go here. First National Bank scoreboard. 30-11 in favor of Jackson Center here. This got started here in the second half. Driving is off the window was Egbert, but was able to get the rebound though. Good rebound and a nice one for Egbert. And her total to 4. Brings it to 30-13. 17-point lead here for Jackson Center. Biederman, foot was inside, we'll count for 2 though. Long 2. Brings her total to 6. Over to Albers. This is Addie Albers, her drive. And a double team. And Wellman. Now we'll bring a timeout brought to you by Precision Strip. And we'll be back with you here as the timeout brought to you by Precision Strip. Again, 5:07 to go here on the First National Bank scoreboard. It is now Jackson Center 32, New Knoxville 13. Again, 5:07 to go here. Knoxville just trying to keep possession of the ball. I think that's been a big thing. Big key, as we mentioned earlier, talking with Coach, was limiting turnovers. And right now, currently, unofficially up here, right now standing at 11 turnovers for New Knoxville. So trying to limit those has been a little bit of an issue. Also really getting out rebounded big time right now. Total rebound 16-9 unofficially in favor of Jackson Center. So really kind of the size, a little bit of size differences you can tell with some of the heights. I think it's kind of wearing on the Rangers, but trying to see what they can do. Big thing is trying to capitalize on the opportunities that they have been getting. Have been getting looks at the basket, just a matter of finishing, getting them on the rim, and really getting to finish that and go from there. Currently standing at 1-6 overall, 1-1 in the conference. Their win was a 47-42 win over Delphus St. John's in the conference, and that will be a turnover on Egbert as she couldn't quite keep it. Bring that turnover total to 12, and that will give the ball back to Jackson Center. And off Reese, Lichtenberg, Biederman, out to McKinley Reichert. Trying to find Biederman underneath, gets knocked back, but goes back to Reichert. They're able to keep it, and then Reese. Go to Pranger. Pranger was trying to find Biederman, but was knocked out by Albers. Addie Albers. And that will get that. And we got, we have a foul off right on the inbound on Reichert. That'll bring her foul total to 3. And I think they will sub her, and that will probably bring in Swaney, and that will do so. I assume she'll take Reichert out, and that's exactly what will happen. So Swaney will check in for Reichert. Carly Swaney, the senior. And we got a travel charged against Wellman. And they'll give the ball back to Jackson Center. On the inbounds, they'll give it to Presley Reese. Between the rings, 4:15 to go here, First National Bank scoreboard. Oh, yeah, that's a double dribble. Lost the handle, and they messed on top of that. And the crowd was on top of that, and everybody had it, so no issue there. And we'll give the ball back to New Knoxville. And 32-13, favor of Jackson Center here in the Fresh National Bank scoreboard. 4:05 to go here and rolling here, third quarter. And then another one, we got contact, and that was, I think that's charged to Reese. Or no, actually they contact against New Knoxville there. They put the ball on the outside. No foul call. There might have been a travel. I'll take that. I did not see a foul report. I think it must have been just a travel. So I'm going to call that a no common foul, just a turnover there for New Knoxville. Lichtenberg underneath the Biederman. Biederman all by herself in the lane. Brings the total to 8. Bring the total 34-13. Albers for 3. Got it. Addie Albers. First 3 of the game for New Knoxville to fall. And bring the total to 34-16. 3:18 to go. Off the rim, no good. That was Swaney. And rebound belongs to New Knoxville. They'll bring it into the front court. This is Avery Albers. Over to Addie Albers. Egbert loses it. Will they keep it? I think that will cause a jump ball. It will. And I'll give the ball back to Knoxville on the turnover. So it was a jump. They did call it a jump ball, but evidently possession arrow belongs to New Knoxville this time, so that's who will get the ball. Finding Albers all by herself off the inbound. Leading the Rangers with 11. 34-16. Jackson Center driving over. Finds Swaney. Swaney on the perimeter. Over to Lichtenberg. Almost into the backcourt. Was able to save it. Audrey Bird underneath. Finds Biederman off the rim. No good. And the rebound will belong to New Knoxville coming back into the front court. This is Wellman. Underneath, Albers was under there but got contact. Actually had a push off. They actually had that. Or did they call that? I think that was a travel as well. So again, I do apologize. I always thought they had a foul. They're not giving the signals on the travels and the double dribbles, so I apologize for that. But I did not see a foul, so it was called out a turnover. Off of that, over Albers. I think they're going to get Albers for over the back of Biederman, which is the case, and that will give her that foul. Avery Holman will check into the game for New Knoxville, taking out Gottschalk. Swaney will check back out. And we had some contact there for Zoe Polschneider. That'll give her another foul. Sorry, that was Lichtenberg. I apologize. So she will check out. She's actually now 3 fouls. And she will be replaced by Pranger. And get that one to fall, so that one free throw will not, but one will go. Actually was able to make both, so that will get her there. Pranger over to Biederman. Currently stands 34-20 in favor of Jackson Center here. 1:15 to go. And rolling here third quarter. Driving. Off the window. No. Rebound belonged to Kloppenstein. Was able to come down with that, but able to turn it over. Foul on Biederman. They'll bring Addie Albers to the line. And get her to convert. Biederman will check out. Reichert will check back in for her. He's a total of 34-21. 1:03 to go. Off the brick. That one will not fall. Rebound belongs to Jackson Center. It's Pranger. Burt going underneath. Goes Kloppenstein off the window. And good. And her total to 5. Driving. Do we have contact? We did. Contact against Presley Reese. Charge her with a foul. Currently 36-21 in favor of Jackson Center. Bring her second line, and that will give Kiana Wellman her first point of the game. From the free throw line, and we'll attempt her second. And got it. She's able to convert both. Now stands 36-23 in favor of Jackson Center. 35 seconds to go here on the First National Bank scoreboard. I'd assume Jackson Center may hold for the last shot. We shall see. Trying to look underneath, finds Kloppenstein. Off the window, no good. Got some contact underneath. I believe that'll send Reichert to the line. Yes, it will. It will be charged against Addie Albers. That'll be her second. That'll send McKinley Reichert to the line. 36-23 favor of Jackson Center. McKinley Reichert able to convert. And we'll attempt her second. And got it. Bring her total to 10. Under 20 seconds to go here, third quarter. 38-23, favor of Jackson Center. Albers driving the lane. Double team, gets through it. Off the window, no good. Can they come up the rebound? They do, but unfortunately, they will at least keep the ball on the turnover. Or excuse me, no, they will not. The possession arrow belongs to Jackson Center, so they will lose the ball on the possession arrow. So we got 5 seconds. See if Jackson Center might be able to push for one shot. They got time. Taking a little while. Got it off. Yep, got it. Kenley Reichert able to find it. I'll bring the total for the Jackson Center Tigers to 40, and after 3 quarters of play, it's the Jackson Center Tigers 40 and the New Knoxville Rangers 23. Will be back to finish her up here with fourth quarter action here on NK Telco Sports.
Kogi Plumbing and Heating is your Bryant Factory authorized dealer. We have brought the best of comfort, control, and plumbing services to the St. Mary's area for over 60 years. We have been Reader's Choice winners for the last 4 years running and excel at providing our customers with efficient and reliable heating and air conditioning, as well as responsive service when a plumbing emergency arises. We insist that the products we install in our customers' homes and businesses offer the same performance and value that we expect ourselves. Call today for your next plumbing and heating or air conditioning needs. Bryant, whatever it takes.
Welcome back here to the campus of Jackson Center High School. We're through 3 quarters of play. It's the Jackson Center Tigers 40. New Knoxville Rangers 23. Glad to be with you here. Non-conference action here to start getting into this Christmas season. Start the fourth quarter with New Knoxville in possession of the basketball. Wellman. Gottschalk over to Wellman. Between the rings, guarded by Lichtenberg. Eddie Albert, yep, got that, moving that pivot foot. Lots of travels and double dribbles and just some ball handling issues. And this is actually been going on both teams tonight, so a little bit out of routine with light school now. And a couple of them been off for a couple of days. Might practice routine a little off maybe, but still executing. Biederman in and out. Rebound belongs to Kenley Reichert. Come up and see if she can come up with a third. An old-fashioned three-point play on the foul. She was driving up, was able to get a convert. Makes it 42-23. Reichert will go from the line and get it again. Bring her total to 15. Currently leading the Jackson Center Tigers. Over to Avery Albers. Over to Gottschalk. Nayla Gottschalk trying to find Avery Albers. Lost the handle, but was able to come back up with it. Gottschalk on the outside. And to Wellman. It's Addie Albers. Guarded by Lichtenberg. And she keep it? She does. Goes out to Avery Albers off the read. The 2 was no good. Rebound will belong to Jackson Center, and the foul. This time there was a foul charge. This one was against Egbert over the top. That will be her third. There's 45 to go here and rolling. 43-25, favor of Jackson Center. Lichtenberg over to Kloppenstein. Pranger out to Lichtenberg in between the rings. Goes out to Kloppenstein. Left to the rim. Nice step in by Avery Albers. Off the window, no good. Rebound comes to Jackson Center. They got some time and some movement, and off of that, and that is Reichert. Off the feed from Kloppenstein, and another chance for a three-point play on multiple trips down the floor. Bring the total to 45-23, and Reichert going for the old-fashioned three-point play. Currently stands at 17 points. off the rim, no good. Only the second miss from the free throw line for Jackson Center tonight. For three is Albers, way off the mark. Avery Albers was able to come up with a drive the lane, no good. Rebound belongs to Jackson Center. Underneath, Lichtenberg's underneath fighting with Wellman. Goes out to Kloppenstein and is able to convert. That'll bring her total to 7. Brings the lead to 47-23 in favor of Jackson Center here on the First National Bank scoreboard. Going to Albers. This is Addie Albers, finds Avery Albers. Taken over, Biederman was able to create the turnover, and she goes uncontested with no issue. Brings her total to 10, and that will bring the timeout to New Knoxville. And this timeout brought to you by Precision Strip. Currently stands 5:12 to go here in the fourth quarter. Again, this timeout brought to you by Precision Strip. This will give me a chance to thank some of our other sponsors that we have, additional sponsors to help bring you this action. Carriage Works, Chiltex LLC, Cy Schwieterman, Dickman Supply, Elmwood Assisted Living, Hometown Opportunity, Hillsman Automotive, Kogi Plumbing and Heating, Lincoln Electric, Munster Bank, New Knoxville Supply, SecureCom, Buds, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Crown Equipment, Shelby County Veteran Services, St. Henry Bank, and WCSM Radio. Excuse me, are some of the additional sponsors help bring you this coverage that we can bring you here of NK Telco Sports, here of the local high school basketball and other sports. Done football, looking to get back into baseball this spring. Had some technical issues with some baseball games this last spring, but that is planned to be on the schedule for this spring. So look for that and check out the website, NK Telco websites, and all the social media to get more details on schedules coming up for that here for the rest of the winter for basketball, and also for our spring schedule. Going from there. For three, note is off the mark. Is Holman. Coming into the front court is Biederman. Reese. Going underneath the Kloppenstein. She's on the floor. I'm sorry, that was Sweeney. I take that back. Sweeney lost it on the floor, but she's coming back. Rebound belongs to Knoxville. Able to get it. Off the mark. And we got another one. We got an out of, do we have a foul or an out of bounds? Looks like we have a foul. Yep. Foul on Lichtenberg. I'll bring her out of the game. Actually, she's at 4 fouls, so I highly doubt we may see her again, possibly, but I highly doubt it, especially with the way the game has been going here so far. Reichert on the contact, so Reichert will send Addie Albers to the line. Leading scorer here for Knoxville. He stands at 12 points. And can't make it 13. We're 4:09 to go here. 49-23, favor Jackson Center. Off the front of the rim, no good again. Missed them both. Rebound, was able to get the rebound. Was able to finish that. Able to get the 2 points that she couldn't get up the free throw line. Jackson Center pretty content, I think, with the ball possession here, especially as things are going here right now. 49-25. Oh, almost a walk. I was able to get rid of it just in time, I think. It's Pranger. Pranger to Reichert. Leads Jackson Center in points at this point. He stands at 17 points. 4-3. Off the rim, no good. Reichert from 3. Back comes New Knoxville trying to find Egbert. Egbert, corner double team. They're finding Albers trying to cut. Missed her, went out of play. Ball will belong to Jackson Center. 49-25, favor of Jackson Center here. 3:03 to go here, fourth quarter. And back come the Tigers. Biederman between the rings will drive. It's like Reichert almost trying to create the turnover. Got it off the rim, no good. Back out, no. Jackson Center will come up with the rebound. Biederman underneath, finds Swaney all by herself. Can she get it off the window? No. Found Swaney underneath, but she couldn't quite get it. A little hard off the window. Back come the Rangers. This is Avery Albers to finding Holman. This is Addie Albers, and got it. Addie Albers currently leading with 14, leading New Knoxville with 14. Actually 16, they take that back. She's up to 16 now. Under 2 minutes to go here. 49-27, favor of Jackson Center. Reichert looking, Swaney was underneath, couldn't find her. Swaney wasn't looking for that one either, and now a turnover. Long off that, Biederman was able to come up with that turnover, and now the Jackson Center will press. Reichert will pull up and got it. Reichert with 19. That will bring us to another timeout. Again, brought to you by Precision Strip. We are at 1 minute 30 seconds to go here remaining in the contest. This timeout brought to you by Precision Strip. The score is Jackson Center 51 and the New Knoxville Rangers 27. As we look to wrap this up. Next up for New Knoxville, will be competing in a tournament with yet to unnamed opponents, and then their next conference game will be January 4th when they will head to Coldwater. They will be heading into a tournament this weekend, yet named opponents, and then we'll be going into Coldwater to play them. Next game for Jackson Center will be Thursday the 28th, conference game hosting the Fairlawn Jets as they will return to conference play. Jackson Center currently standing 2-2 in the conference. Currently 1-1 for New Knoxville in their conference record, with their conference win coming over New Knoxville. Off the Albers hard off the glass. Rebound belongs to them. Trying to find Swaney, was able to get it. Rebound belongs to New Knoxville, and they'll come back into the front court. This is Addie Albers driving, got an opening off the window, but actually it was off the brick, no good, but she was fouled going to the basket. And that will be charged to Grace Prenger. That'll be her first. Bring Addie Albers to the line. She's currently at 16 points for New Knoxville. Currently leading the Rangers. Off the rim, no good for the first one. Can she get the second one to fall? She does. So that one was a lane violation, will not count. Red was in the lane. So the second one will not count. And they'll hold it at 51-27. 42 seconds to go here and rolling here. First National Bank scoreboard. Jackson Center holding on to a very comfortable Looks like we'll be holding on here for a very comfortable win. Getting into their next game, and again, a conference opponent against Fairlawn. Off that, had some contact. And was charged to Avery Albers. And we'll send Presley Reese to the line. Got that one to fall. Bring her total to 14. And we'll get her to 15. So her and Reichert able to get going 17 points and 15 points respectively for them, and that should be able to do it here. One last heave for Knoxville off the brick, no good. And we had some contact above, and that should just about do it here. 7.5. And some contact off, so I'll bring it 53-27, and I believe that is the way we are going to end it. And that will do it here from Jackson Center, and our final score is the Jackson Center Tigers 53 and the New Knoxville Rangers 27. We will be back with you very shortly with some final stats and our player of the game, brought to you by NK Toco when we return on NK Toco Sports.
Are you looking for a rewarding career? Lincoln Electric Automation in Coldwater and Fort Loramie supplies top-of-the-line automation systems to manufacturers. Lincoln Electric Automation routinely develops its team through hiring and by offering advanced technical training. We understand that every employee matters, and every role contributes to the success of our business. We offer advancement opportunities, competitive wages, and benefit packages. Visit LincolnElectric.com and get on track to a better career and a better future.
All right, we welcome you back here to Jackson Center with the final score. The Jackson Center Tigers 53 and the New Knoxville Rangers 27. Final stats brought to you by Grand Lake Health Systems. For New Knoxville, 4 points for Avery Albers, 2 points for Kiana Wellman, Brianna Egbert with 4 points, and 16 points for Addie Albers. For the Jackson Center Tigers, Grace Pranger had 2, Presley Reese with 15, McKinley Reichert with 17, Addie Biederman with 10 points, Macy Kloppenstein with 7 points. And that'll do for the stats, brought to you by Grand Lake Health Systems. And then our player of the game, brought to you by NK Toco. We will be going with McKinley Reichert with the total 17 points. So congratulations to McKinley Reichert as our player of the game, brought to you by NK Toco Sports. Again, our final score here from Jackson Center, the Jackson Center Tigers 53 and the New Knoxville Rangers 27. We'll be back. Check us out on NK Toco Sports for more action, as we will bring you a sports all winter and all spring long. This is for our director, Austin Ambergreed. I am Michael Laws signing off from you from Jackson Center High School. Again, the final score 53-27 in favor of the Jackson Center Tigers. Have a good holiday season, courtesy of NK Telco Sports. Thanks.